You know, it just doesn't work. This enlightenment thing, realization, the integration with the divine, it doesn't work if you're trying to think about it. The enlightenment, the divine, it comes in. It comes in when you take a deep breath and you allow it to come in. It is sensuality. That's really what it is. It's not suddenly knowing everything, because that doesn't matter. But the sensuality, the feelings is everything, everything, everything. And that's where we're going in 2017. Speaking of sensuality, how many of you in the past, well, few years, but few months in particular, you just don't feel it's together anymore? It's like, well, that was a duh. Master of the obvious question. But more than ever, that sense of not really feeling like who you were, but not knowing what you're going to be, it's just not coming together. That's another beautiful indication. First of all, it's very mental. You tend to go mental. What's wrong with me? Where's my old place? It's not there. It's not going to come back. The whole concept of oneness goes out the window. The whole concept of oneness. And you can't go back, even though you may try to go back, coming back into your oneness. Forget about it. It's not going to happen. You are now the many. It's a very strange feeling as you really start to sense it. First, it's a feeling of, I just don't have it together anymore. Bingo. No, you don't. And that's a good thing. Remember last year I predicted that 2016 would be the year of disruption? I was pretty close. This year, 2017, I'm going to call the year of separation. That's a nice way of putting it. The year of things coming apart. The year of things blowing apart. Everything has been held in a tight knot, a tight ball. And the ball keeps getting tighter. Can you imagine? Just tighter and tighter and tighter, with anger, with suppression, with loss of hope, with frustration, with old systems that are trying incredibly hard to hold on to their old ways, whether it's religions, whether it's businesses, whether it's just old roles of masculine, feminine. The feminine, I'm sorry, but is playing out as old of a role as the masculine. They really are. And all of that is going to come to a crashing halt and then a breakup. And it all ultimately, if you want to sit on your park bench and you want to say, what is going on in the world? Why is it so crazy? Why are things breaking apart? Why is there violence in terrorism and system changes and all the rest of that? Why is that happening? It's very, very clear, very clear. The world is at a point of separation. And the world is at a point of, it has gotten so mental, so very mental, it hurts everybody's head. You're seeing people now who have gone so mental and can't get out. They're trapped inside a mental, non-sensual vessel, an analytical, judgmental, limited vessel called the mind. They don't know how to get out. They're screaming for help. You know, the human life, I know human life is not all that fun. No, it's really not. You know, most people are unconscious to it. They get up in the morning, they have to make a living, they have to take care of their kids, they have to go to their job. They're rather unconscious of it. But this isn't the way it was ever designed to be. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be about so many patterns, so much mental. It's not supposed to be about working your brains out, trying to think your way through every day. It is supposed to be a sensual experience. You know, there's a huge difference between a temporary pleasure and true sensuality. I mean, sensuality is feeling, and the world, the people of the world are lacking those experiences. It's been beat out of them. I would say that in 2017 would be the year of not just talking about sensuality as we have sometimes in the past, but now actually experiencing it, bringing it in. It's almost difficult to define in words. It is a feeling that goes far beyond the mind, goes far beyond just the physical. It's inherent in you as spiritual beings, as angelic beings. It's inherent. As a matter of fact, it's more your real nature, sensuality, than the mind human that you become. You've had to train yourself and discipline yourself to become mental. You've had to literally program yourself and get hypnotized to be the mental being that you are. But it's not your natural state. The good news is that you've gone through the most compaction, limitation, restriction, and you made it. You're here. And now we come out from the underbelly. We come around to the top side with a whole new understanding of creation and you, the creator. And as you probably can sense, that there is a direct correlation between sensuality and creation or creativity, true creation. I guess another way of stating it is that in order to understand at the most sensual level your beingness as a creator, in order to understand really what being a creator is, you had to be the uncreator. You had to be the boxed in, limited, unpassionate, unsensual, all the rest of that. I would say it's the year of real sensuality. And that's a feeling that you'll find it starts in the body and then it goes through the mind and then it blows past that, right out the doors. You're going to think you're having a spiritual experience, and it's not. Well, it is, but it's not just a spiritual experience. It is a sensual experience that it's been so long, so much boredom, so much limitation, so much gray, and now you blow through that. You do it by allowing. You do it by allowing and letting that experience roll in. It's indescribable. The sensuality comes forth and suddenly you realize, in kind of an odd way of saying, you suddenly realize that this whole thing about realization has already been there. You realize your realization. Kind of sounds strange, but go, oh my God. Everything I've been trying to realize is already here.